So wait, what's the plan? The plan is to eventually, we can't do it now because we don't have the resources, but basically fill this here, I guess, all of this with dirt, so we have land. Which means, I think I would want to trim, maybe. Trim this side. This is me being picky. I mean, I know we have a cat there, but with my hand being it's going to look a little bit weird initially, male organ and such, but we're going to trim this eventually. Connect somehow here, and I was thinking I'm going to do the same as I did before, which is not part of Lumière, but because before, and this was before having tunnels, I believe, I had levees one tile away, and so we basically had like a border of water to just keep this green. I think we can, I don't think, we can make use of the tunnel system. Because we're going to need like a reservoir anyway. Where do we put that? I mean, I would argue here. Or, yeah. That we can actually do. We could make use of this. Build some sort of wall. Because I was thinking using this for our dirt. And so we can actually, like, not to be morbid, but kill two birds with one stone. And so we build a reservoir here. Yeah, should we do that? And from there, we could have this tunnel system to irrigate, and also, since we're going to fill all of this, like plan some sort of irrigation that we can do. It's going to be a long process. Because I won't be able to use this, like this side, for anything until we have that done, and that is going to take a while. But I think we should let them build the platforms going out here at least. We can get those, the trees. And once we have extra beavers, we can set up, well, trees, cutting down trees, tree farm. We have 2 beavers not doing anything. Pause you and get going on this one, because we're having issues. And what we also need is we don't have to care about, you know, the berries. I'm going to destroy these. Well, I'm not, but they are. And we have another beaver here. You're not doing anything either. Pause you. So, sorry. So, yeah. What else do we have? We have... Oh yeah, potatoes! I don't want to deal with that right now because we don't... We have one extra beaver. What do you do? We have 2 extra beavers. What about planks? So we have 60 planks. Do we have wood? Oh right, they shifted that one. 93. Bye! Lazy Moofle, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I think we're going to get going with this. Oops. Hi. You know this game. Ah. Yes, it is. Without moving mouth. Sending no, it's a thought process. Telepathy. Yeah. There's another one, but that one is sleeping. This one is resting. They have been a little... This one has been a little bit agitated. Because I gave them... No! You idiot! Oh my goodness. This... Yeah, there's a beaver. I forgot. Oh my goodness. Stupid Muppet. Oh well. I can't heal you. I can't. I won't heal you. Can you get out? Oi! No, 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 no. Whoops. Yeah, sorry. No, I'm not new at all. But I was not paying attention. I make stupid mistakes like this all the time. Just like I keep forgetting to mark trees. For cutting. Sitting there like, oh, I have so much trees. Why are they not being touched? Well... So yeah, there's... no, I'm closing in on 1,000 hours. I'm not an expert. I still forget things. Especially... Well... They do their own thing. I try to micromanage a lot. But, yeah. So no, I'm not new. So yeah. But we do, for once we have a plan. I have. Again, this side might be most likely be affected later. Because this is sort of like the square. I was thinking we can have the farm pushed either on this side or we do something here, I don't know. Industry, I have no idea because we didn't see any industry in Lumière. We were jumping on rooftops. So was going to have... Wait, maybe the buildings and, future big boxes of food lined so that there is this feeling of a square. Fake a garden somehow. don't know in what fashion. Possibly, well, fill this, I guess. I'm going to connect here as well. Not fake, but we're going to have some sort of irrigation system. And I was thinking here. The mouse is a little slow. You know, I don't know how high we can go, and you know, I need to do the measurements, but having the bent Eiffel Tower here. That's the idea. We'll see how that goes. Oh, they're done. On this side. Yeah, I feel the mouse is a little bit... it was fine last week. Wait, sorry. Below it. So, like so. We can fix it later. So, we have gears. Something like that. Priority on those. He has been agitated the entire day. He has been agitated since last night because I decided to I decided to get the so-called cushion, you know, and I actually put it in bed. I slept on it. Make it smell more like home and not something I just bought. Imagining like, oh, you know, maybe he will like it. But that caused him to not, you know, having his needs fulfilled, in the sense that wobbling around and sleeping underneath the covers and such, so he's kind of... he's super tired. He's usually not like this. And the same with, you know, this morning. Wait, I just noticed. I don't know if this is new, but the trees, they're actually moving. I did see... wait, there was an update. When was that? Friday? They did say something about well, moving grass. We don't have grass. But I honestly can't remember if the trees have been swaying before. Or was it the crops they were talking about? Crops are moving. I would have to go back and, like a previous stream, to see if these are... because I can't remember. I don't think they have moved before. So today's update features... wait. Huge visual tweaks. This includes the addition of cloud... wait, what? I forgot about that. Oh, there's clouds. Nice! And stars. I forgot about that. I read a little bit. As well as the movement of plants and trees. Okay, so I was right then. Wait, don't tell me they are actually running here to fill this. No, they can't possibly do that. We do have an extra beaver. I want to employ you. Beccassine is now falling asleep, like, heavily. He's really twitching. Stretching. Okay. Well, they are working. We're almost done, so that we can get more. You know what? Actually, they can. I'm going to destroy these just in case. Wait! I just realized, or maybe I didn't pay attention. The beaver that was actually down here should have been contaminated, to be perfectly honest. I didn't see a notification about that. I haven't decided. I mean, it might be a good idea. Maybe we should do that eventually, not now. But block this off. It's going to require, you know, scaffolding. But block this off here. So at least we will have less bad water flowing this way. We need nevrons. Okay, so this is now done, this side. Is this better? It is. Gone up like 70, roughly. The news said something about no more guessing about power. I don't know what they meant by that. How do we tell? Like, I don't know what they meant. Somewhere on that list, it did say something about power. Okay, so you are now done. Really? I didn't pay attention. Ah, yes. Okay, so... Well, this is kind of redundant now. This was like the backup. This little farm. It was a backup while these were on drought and such. That means if we allow them to... We can actually do that. Harvest only. We could let them harvest. We plant more trees. We will do that. Yes? Trees? I just hope that it doesn't get any ideas, like if it's full then it starts planting. Actually, we can remove. Actually, we can do this. They can still harvest. This is a little bit annoying. Berries, 8 of them. They are not going to collect those. Destroy. And last one. Hey! Meow! There is one thing I have been thinking about. Okay, this is basic. This part here is basically off limits. But what we can do, we could have you know, platforms. With storage, for instance. And once we have dirt, we can just, you know, build around it, and so we still keep this underwater. No, not underwater. Like hidden irrigation. I mean, that is what I plan to do, but we could basically fake it so that and also we can have this, you know, the ground one. And then when we get to this part, these, we can trim this better. Or we can have the underground. If we want. I am slightly concerned about the food, though. No, I don't know if I... Well, I did say I was worried about food, but I think that they never maximize storage. So I think... I mean... I don't think they have been eating more than they produce. I don't think so. No. It's the same. Roughly. Water is a bit up and down. And since we do have an extra beaver, yes. Ooh! Potatoes! It can hold 50. Because if I were to follow what I remember seeing in Lumière, we did have the square-ish. We had a harbor. We had the stairs down. We had the statues. We had a broken the ark. And what I remember is that there was a path going from this side to the left. So there were buildings. Then it was a bit of a square-ish. But it doesn't mean it has to be this big. I don't have an actual picture. I'm just using my memory-ish. House. I'm going to place it here anyway. We're going to slim it down. We're going to have the grill here. Where do we put food then? Because we could easily have housing. If we are going to slim it down anyway, so housing. Yeah, it's going to be hard to, or well, difficult to try and mimic Lumière. So we were running on rooftops. I think we're going to have a problem with this drying out. And now I kind of regret removing this here. We are not going to remove this just yet. Because I have a feeling that we are going to need this as a backup. Wait, have I marked all of these? No, of course I haven't! Why would I do that? We could put the, once we have unlocked them, I can put them straight into the water. I can do that. But I want these to look like, not skyscrapers, because that's not what we're doing. Multi-story buildings. Oh, wait! I haven't thought about that. Oh, shoot. There is one thing I completely forgot about. Ooh, this is kind of double work. There are going to be a set of stairs. Because this needs to be elevated a little bit more, to be perfectly honest. So there's basically like 3 squares. Fake it till you make it. It is so hard to visualize where I want to put stuff because, I mean, I'm thinking way bigger than what I need to do. It doesn't need to be super big. So how do I slim it down? No, there we go. Ah, it's only 0.4 days. Never mind. So we have 42 potatoes. As soon as we have grown beaver, which is going to be soon-ish. And we're going to open this. We are not going to put the houses in the water. We're not going to do that. This is 250. Yes. So now they are going to be on different heights. That's not... We should not do that. No, wait. I did the wrong thing. Oh, that is going to look so weird. This... We need to tweak this eventually. I haven't really thought this through. I have not done that. Unless we're going to be really nerdy and have... This is really... No, that's... Like, if we keep doing that... But that's not what I want to have. Never mind. We will have to fix this later. Because I don't want to see... This is not exactly what I had in mind, but... If we had the iron teeth, it wouldn't look like this. Oh well. But the iron teeth doesn't have zip lines, which is the reason I chose this, because we're going to have zip lines. basically mimic the rope access points. Because if we get this going, how many? 9. So we can basically pause these houses, you know, and gradually change. I don't want the farmland to be right here. I would want it to be more on this side, which isn't ideal at the moment. And someone died. Good. We have a house, no connection yet. You're sniffing the microphone. You're purring into the microphone. Okay, so the stairs are almost done. We paused that one. Paused that one. They move. We have 4 extra beds. So that's fine. Snore. I think. Yeah, this is an ongoing long project. Basically just started like a week ago with this. And I mean, we don't need a whole lot of, like the way I usually collect bad water, it's not going to require a whole lot. That's nice. And feel free to lurk. Everyone is free to lurk. I mean, it doesn't have to be big. I mean, we can keep it like this big. Dams on this side. Sewer. And we can always change it. Well, give them something to do. Been staring at empty space for a bit. We have 1 extra beaver. We're going to see what we can do with that one. If we still have that extra in the morning, because then we have potatoes, and I still need to work on storage for potatoes. Though they are going to eat it up, like... Okay, we still have a beaver. So, give them that. I think we can manage without storage at the moment. The baked potatoes are on its way. 24, 28. Out of ad jail. Yeah, there's ads. Welcome. But some see them, some don't see them. I have no idea. I usually don't see them because, well, I block them. So, you know, I understand if people block ads because they are very intrusive, in my opinion. So I hope we are not going to get a bad tide. We are going to manage. We have blocked off the entire thing here. So we can manage. And the current water level, wait, is it actually correct? I think we can raise it to 60. I mean, what we have here lasts almost 8 days with 2 pumps. So, yeah, that's fine. And I don't want to put 2 grills next to each other. I normally do. We're going to do something different. Wait, so if we do this. Not housing. House is problematic. Grilled potatoes, and I was thinking. Well, we're not going to have nice diagonal. I mean, we can fake it a little bit. No, not leaving. That would be bad. Very bad. And we could put the, if we have a, yeah, let's put it here. The future bad water. Oh. Right, I forgot the order. We need metal. Ah, okay. So I'm going to do something else. Yeah, we can. I'm going to change the path a little bit. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. I was thinking about this. Not that it actually matters. It doesn't. Well, not now anyway. So you have nothing to do, but yeah, I would prefer you stay. I mean, this little patch of potatoes is not enough. Oh. Oh. Destroy them. Demolish. Do that. We can have some stairs here. If they want to get wet fur, they can do that. And we are going to unlock it. No! It's going to be like 3, maybe 4 days. It's not going to be much. I think the maximum is 5. Never really counted. I only count in the beginning of a settlement. Or at least, you know, drought and such. Because once you have all of the appropriate stuff, then it's like, eh, don't care. Oh, I gave them too much to do. Oops. Two extra beavers. Ooh. Add 1 here. This is full. Yes, it is. I think we I may have to activate this again. Okay, can we please have some activity over here? That one, please. And also that one. Thank you. That's well. That took some time. So finally, barrel. Whoop. About time. Can we get activity on that one, please? Because having like 110 is nothing. Not with... they are only 26 beavers, so, but still. So, that means we can actually... No, maybe we shouldn't... Actually, yes, do that. Empty these. You will have to run a little bit. But then again, we are going to migrate you. Eventually. Shit! Oh, I forgot. I forgot. No, that doesn't matter. This one matters. Actually, we can... No, it doesn't flow that way. Never mind. I'm not happy with the food situation. I don't think we should take this lightly. I have done that before. I'm going to activate this again. More trees? What? Can we please cut these trees? But these are not prioritized, that's why. So... this is 4 days, this is 5 days. So basically more... well, more of everything. What is it, Beccassine? We can fake stuff later. We should have all of them. Let's do that. And then, while we're at it... see if I didn't mark all of them. No. May have... I think I have marked all of them. Maybe. Ah, so this corner is now done. That is very nice. We can't put in the pump yet because we don't have metal. We need to work on getting metal. We have 160 planks. Not going to last, but they all die. Activity. It would be nice if we can do suspension bridges, but I am not going to do that. I'm not going to wait for a drought. No. So get over to this side. All of this, you know, once we have what we need, or rather, once we have collected a little bit of metal, and so that we can have our zip line, and we're going to skip all of this. I don't want bridges. Well, so-called bridges. The Jeffs. Wait, haven't I marked these trees? I have. Why are you sitting down? Because you're full. Right. We don't have storage. That's why. All of these 151 is like small storages everywhere. Because if we destroy this, I can't do that yet, but if we destroy this, we can fit one here. So maybe we should mark this. Oh, not that one. No, this one. If we do it... Yeah. Or... just fill this, make this like a 3x3, and then we do the path somewhere else. Can you not? Build that one then. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it doesn't align. Ah! How annoying. Never mind. I would rather it align with this one. And it cuts off there. Yeah, we can trim that one at some point. Or... annoying. So, priority on this side, please. Like so, and then we continue because we want them to efficient. Why did we only mark one? Glitching, I guess. Misana. And we do have an extra beaver. Ah, smooth! Very nice. So, we have that fixed. I kind of regret that one, but I'm going to keep it, just in case. So, we have 2 extra beavers. You have nothing to do. Meow, don't you start, Moccasin. So, activate that. Shh! I'm starting to wonder if it's sort of like a delay when it comes to full moon. Because they were quiet. Quite quiet. A couple of days ago. And now they are like the way they usually are. During full moon. Yeah, you are. Well, let's get this going. No, wait. Actually, yes. Okay, now he's in the litter box. So, 3 kits. I think we're supposed. Yeah, we're going to unpause the new house. Not the new house. I'm rambling. The other house. Pause the house. Because food is an issue. We could allow this. Or do we want to do that? Actually, yes, let's do that. I shouldn't have paused it from the beginning. Extra running, but so be it, because they need to work on this side. And we are going to mark basically every single tree, like so. Or can we... Wait, let me do this again. So, pick up these first. So we can have a path, and then they can, you know, do whatever they want. And we need to get over here. More platforms. Yay! Oh. So we have that one. And we are going to have a small pile. I was going to say storage, but one of those. Mark it with wood. Oh, you have nothing to do. How many? 3? I'm not sure if we need 3 here. Maybe we do. I mean, they would work faster. We could gather... Actually, let's see. Don't know what I was thinking. They're running around like idiots at the moment. And I think Moccasin just is. Can you calm down? What date is it? 9th. So basically, well, 1 month and 1 day. They have their birthday. And I believe they turn 9 months. There we go! Fick a scene! Yeah. Well, and we still we have another beaver. I don't know what to do with you. I wouldn't mind a hauler. Another one. I can't think of anything that needs to be done. Well, there is one thing. There is one thing. Builders. We don't have builders. That we don't have. I might just put it here for now. We can do better later. There. Week later. What we could have done, start with that, is that we have one tree, one healthy tree. It can actually sprout saplings. Okay, day 10. Yeah. Food is looking better. All of a sudden we have 236 grilled potatoes. That's really great. Nothing to do in range. Who? You. Ah, so this could be the green forest instead of the red forest. Crimson forest, even. We need... Let's do this. Wait, how far? So we could save that spot. Let's do that one. We save that spot. Cover this. Save that spot. So we can have this one, and we have another one here. Cutter. What? At least it's something. It's a backup. We have 2 extra beavers. Builder. Oh, we only had 1. Let's do 2. Yes, that's all we have. So, how are we doing? Halfway? No, it's more than halfway. So, what have we done today? We have... well, this sort of bridge-like thing. We're working on a 3rd bridge. We have a small, very small reservoir. Should be fine. That's what I hope anyway. Well, build a little bit here. It's not a whole lot. I'm not impressed. Almost done. So, there's yoink yoink. And I was thinking, for a moment, last time I built on this map, I set up industry here. I don't think we should do that. Because we need more wheels. It would be fun if we could name the whole zip line. Call it Esquier. Instead of having a giant thing of cloth, or fabric I should say, that we can fly around on, we have zip lines. But yeah, we're almost done on that side. Oh, we need to unlock these. 250. Well, start with that. Huh? Oh, sexy cat. You're so skinny. I wish you could just fatten up, please. Okay, you only see his back of his head, but he's spread out like a French girl. What is the quote? Draw me like your French girls? Contemplating something. Water wheel? Metal. If we tweak path here. Yeah, I would rather have... we can do that. That's stupid, nothing. I would rather have like a big one. Large pile. Scrap metal, yes. Okay, so they have finished here. Cool! We need a wheel. Or time. No, but think. Hey. Yes, you. You're sniffing. Why are you sniffing my arm? There's something exciting. There we go. And they can still reach the wheel part. Oh, not that. Unless we do this. We could do that. That one. And then instead of having stairs right up here, we could make use of this part. We have stairs here. Or we speak later. I won't do that. And windmills are also the reason why I chose folktales for Lumière. So unlock this. Yes. And this needs paper. We can't do that. Unlock this as well. Yes. There we go. So remove this. No storage. What? You can't find storage for one log. Oh yes, you can. Thank you. And like so. Is it exciting, Beccassine? He is now looking at the beavers. Or he's looking at something that moves. So what if we do that? 1, 2. That is so annoying. I am going to make room. Something tells me that I want to reach that part at some point. Yes, I do. No, I don't. But maybe. Maybe. I mean, this is more convenient. Yeah, let's do that. Very cool. A little bit of wind. And this produces 62. Is that 150? I guess it's not windy. Ah, they are not done with this one. Can you... Thank you. Now stop. Let's put it... there is one thing we can do. I was thinking we can have a fourth. May the fourth be with you. If we put that here, we have another windmill on top. And connect. Pretty. If only they could, you know, spin. I just realized I'm now thinking like a Timberborn Beaver player and not doing any Lumière work, if you want to put it like that. On the other hand, I don't know where they kept their industry, so this is fine, I guess. If they even had industry, I mean, they had something. I don't know where. They did have like some sort of windmill, well, generators, I guess, on the roofs. They did have greenhouses on the roofs. I was thinking having the metal smelt. Yes. Or actually, they can build it. We can pause it later. And then we can fit, I mean, the dynamite or whatever. We can keep those here. Small pile. So we would have gear. It's another box, but gear, scrap metal, metal, and possibly something else. Actually, what they also need on this side is, I mean, there are planks here. Wait, so we have scrap metal. Obtain. We have metal. Oh. We have, well, is that one? The odd one out. Where are we? Here. Thanks. What did I say? Like, some time ago? About 2 days of drought. Should be fine. Should have done this. Well, we don't have metal anyway. So I want to destroy these. The blockage. But in order to do that, actually, we can do double height here. It's simple. If we do that, besides, they need to get down there anyway. Oh no. No. You are about to make the same stupid mistake like you always do. I can't have you do this. You have to work on one side. No, wait. Okay. This is what I don't like with micromanagement. Because these beavers are going to be so stupid that they are going to, you know, work on this and work, and then, oh, let's build that one, and then they block someone. They are that stupid. I would prefer to not use priority. You— No! Are you dumb? Don't! Oh, I knew they were okay. Oh, Beaver. They are so dumb. Like, I have specifically asked them, do the bottom first, and what do they do? No, we ignore you, dumb human. Which is more important? Yeah, what is it? We need a method for something. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. And I know what it is. Do you know what it is? You don't? But you're guessing. Yeah, you guess. You have no idea. So that way we secure some crops. At least. Can you do work faster? Excuse me. I'm gonna take it as it comes. Yeah, we are. You. In this household, one cannot cough or well, sneeze, yes, but cough or be upset or yeah, it's only two things, I think. Because Beccassine reacts. So we build that, we pause 2 of the houses over here, like we did before. Oh! The smelter is running. That is nice. I think I'm going to do that. Ah, and then, yes, in the middle of all of this, we're going to have these. Those will be accurate. The newsstands, whatever they are called. Bulletin poles. We have one here, and we can have some, yeah, whatever. In whatever way we... Finally. It would be nice if we had stalls as well. Oh well. misbehaving cat. Whenever he starts chirping, basically. I don't know why. Like, if anyone is like a cat psychologist, feel free to tell me. Why on earth, when a cat, male cat, even though they are, well, neutered, snip snip, they don't have any, they shouldn't have any of those feelings. They are brothers on top of it, two males. Why one of them decides that, oh, I'm going to do biscuits, which is fine. They can do all the biscuits they want. But why do cats, male cats, get happy? Not all of them, perhaps, but some get really happy when doing biscuits. And then in this case, this newly happy cat finishes doing biscuits and basically tries to dominate his brother by simulating something. I don't understand. So, what do we put here then? Okay, this is a little bit of a weird corner. It is deliberate. I was just thinking about these spiral stairs. I mean, I can't build them yet. So, we could have another box with something here. I don't know what though. I don't know. Let's do that. I'm going to do that. Sorry, Beavs. Sorry. Well, good thing we had that one there. Otherwise they would have to walk all the way back. Another... wait, what did I have in mind? We have an extra beaver. Oh yeah, that one, never mind. There we go! And what we should do is, since they don't have anything to do, another barrel. Might do something around here. We don't have to. We can absolutely have this open and then we... Yeah. So. Oh. Okay, less than about 7 minutes to go. There is going to be an ad break. I'm going to stop before that. So, yeah, in about 6 minutes. I guess this is the last thing they will build today. Or, no, not that. We do that. We have water. So, only 3 days. Well, that's fine. Really? I mean, I don't mind the gears. We can pause that. Oh, yeah. But we are on a, you know, good way to, well, at least the shape. I guess that's what I'm trying to get. Like the shape of Lumière. We will tweak as we go, because there was no farmland in sight. You know, if you go to Lumière in level 2, there's no farmland. So, yeah. But we're going to shift as we go. Getting the shape of things. This down here is going to have to wait a bit. I do have ideas. We're going to have eventually, don't know when, but when we can fill it with water, have a reservoir on this side. And from there, don't know how big it's going to be, but it's, I guess it will have to be quite big. Yeah, I was just thinking. From there, we're going to have irrigation, because we are going to connect the islands, these 4 islands, somehow, with a dirt excavator. But while doing that, we're going to have a tunnel system of irrigation. We need to rethink the water pumps, because we can't. They are not allowed to be here, even though it's convenient. Eventually, they will need to go somewhere else. I don't know where. I have no idea.